Listen to me carefully. Right now, as you hear these words, something powerful is happening inside your mind. You are not just listening to English, you are feeling it. You are absorbing it. You are not studying rules. You are not memorizing grammar. You are allowing English to become a part of you. This is how fluency begins. Not from books, not from endless lessons. It begins from the moment you stop trying to translate and you start to live in English. Maybe you have been learning English for years. You know the words, you understand grammar, you can read and write. But when it's time to speak, your mind freezes. You want to say something, but you push, you think, you translate, and then the moment is gone. Why does this happen? Because you are still thinking in your native language. Your brain is working too hard. It's trying to translate every word before speaking. And when you translate, you lose your confidence. You lose your flow. You lose the real connection with English. But today, that will change because I'm gonna show you a simple truth. Fluency is not about perfection, it's about connection, it's about rhythm, it's about training your brain to think directly in English without that translating steps. So let's start with a thought. Imagine you are standing in a beautiful park. The sun is shining, birds are flying. You take a deep breath and you say, "What a beautiful day." Now notice what happened in your mind just now. Did you translate those words from your native language or did they appear naturally, like a picture in your head connected to English words? That's thinking in English. When English words are connected directly to images, feelings, experiences, not to another language. When you were a child, you didn't learn your first language through translation. You didn't open a grammar book at the age of 3. You listened, you repeated, you felt, you connected, and your brain built that language automatically. The same is true for English. The problem is that most people learn English in the wrong way. They study it like a subject, not like a skill. They memorize grammar rules. They translate sentences and they try to speak perfectly. But language is not about perfection. It's about connection. It's about emotion. It's about expressing your thoughts and feeling freely without fear. If you want to think in English, you must train your brain to see the world through English words. You must create new connections, not between English and your native language, but between English and your experience. For example, when you see the coffee in the morning, don't think of the translation of coffee, just think coffee. Feel it, smell it, say it. Let the word coffee live directly in your mind. When you feel happy, say I am happy. When you are tired, say I am tired. Even when you are alone, talk to yourself in English. Speak your thoughts, speak your actions. You see, your brain learns through repetition and emotion. The more you use English in real moments, the faster your brain will stop translating. Let me tell you something powerful. The moment you stop caring about mistakes, your fluency grows faster. The moment you stop worrying about grammar, your confidence rises. When you speak from your heart, not from your head, people feel your energy. They understand your message, and that's what real communication is. So right now, I want you to do something with me. Take a deep breath and repeat after me slowly. I can think in English. I don't need to translate. English is part of me. I speak English with confidence. Feel those words. Don't just say them, feel them. When you say I can think in English, imagine your brain opening new pathways, connecting thoughts directly to English expressions. This is how fluency begins. One thought, one sentence, one emotion at a time. Let's talk about what really happens inside your mind when you translate. When you try to say something, your brain first creates a thought in your native language. Then it searches for English words. Then it checks grammar. Then it worries about mistakes. All of this happens in seconds, but it's too much work. That's why you feel slow, shy, and unsure. Thinking in English removes that middle step. Instead of translating, your brain jumps straight to English. You see an image, you say it in English automatically. And the secret to building that habit is immersion. Surround yourself with English every day. Listen, speak, repeat, and live in English. When you listen to English stories, don't just understand the words, imagine the scenes. When you watch movies, don't translate subtitles. Watch expressions, emotions, gestures. When you listen to this voice, don't focus on grammar. Feel the rhythm, the flow, the melody of English. Fluent English is not about just words, it's music. It has rhythm, emotion, and moment. When you listen more, your brain begins to copy that rhythm naturally. When you speak along, your mouth learns to move smoothly. When you stop translating, you start living in English. You might ask, but how can I stop translating when I don't understand everything? That's okay. You don't need to understand every word. Understanding grows with exposure. Think of how you learned your first language. You didn't understand every word your parents said at first, but you listened every day. Your brain figured it out. Do the same with English. Be patient, be curious, and keep going. If you stay with English every day, listening, repeating, speaking with emotion, one day you will notice something magical. You will be thinking in English without even trying. You will wake up and your first thought will come in English. You will look around and your brain will describe things in English automatically. That's the moment you will realize you have become fluent. So don't try to be perfect, try to be consistent. Don't chase grammar rules, chase connections. Don't translate, transform. Because every time you listen and speak in English, your brain builds stronger connections. Every word you hear and repeat is one more step toward fluency. You are not learning English, you are becoming English in your thoughts, and that's a beautiful journey. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.